what's up guys? It's Mr. Red Marshmallow, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Fitueyes DT104201WB monitor riser. Alright guys, so like I said, we have here the Fitueyes monitor riser. I got the black edition. I got it because I actually use the IKEA Lindemann table as my desk. And so I read on some of the reviews on Amazon that this thing actually fits the coloration well, and I have to say it does. It's black. So, you know, black has a very, not very broad range of colors. So let's go ahead and pop this thing open. Let's see what's inside. And I've already assembled one of them. I got two of them for both my monitors. And so we're going to put this one together, and then I'll let you guys watch how I do it in case you're having trouble or whatever, or if you just want to watch someone build something. We have that. Now, they give you everything you need, and much like any IKEA product, you get the instruction manual. So that's the first thing that's on top of the box here. Inside we have everything that you need, nice and neatly packaged. But here we have the Fitueyes manual, very simple instructions as you can see here. It's super simple to follow. All it is you just put some, for lack of a better phrase, you put some stuff in some holes and that's about it. So we're going to do that real quick and we're going to show you guys what this thing looks like. So let's go ahead and take everything in a box. Now in here we have all the little pegs and screws and stuff that you need to assemble this thing. And then of course inside you also have these little stickers that act as pads so your monitor riser doesn't move around your desk or it doesn't scratch up the wood on it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's what they look like. They're just these little rubber stickers. They feel like rubber at least. So let's go ahead and take the monitor riser out now. It's all nicely packaged here, all in this one little box. It comes with these little corner protectors for when it's in the packaging, so we'll take those off. And we'll go ahead and open up the plastic here. All right, let's throw all this trash off to the side. Now here we have the little, I guess support beams, is that what you'd call them? These are going to be on the sides here, holding up the monitor riser, kind of like this here. It's going to form just this cubic C shape. That's all it really is. There's nothing really fancy to it. As a matter of fact, this thing, these do feel sturdy, but I wouldn't recommend putting anything extremely heavy on top of them because, I mean, they kind of bend in the middle. They kind of bow a little bit, and that's not good if you're going to put anything super heavy on it. I would just recommend either a laptop or a monitor on top of them. It says you can also do a television. I'm not sure if I would trust putting a television on top of this thing, depending on how big and heavy the TV is. We'll see though. So let's go ahead and get started putting this thing together. So the first thing we have to do is we gotta get these four little wooden pegs out. And I wanna put them in the, let's just break everything, why don't we? We're gonna put them in these bigger holes right here. All right, there's four, one on each corner. So we're going to put one here, one here, one here, and one here. Simple. Next up, we're going to put these in there. Now, these are kind of like, these have little Phillips heads on them, and at the end, it's kind of like a screw, and they're just going to fit into these little screw holes that we have here on the sides, right next to the wooden pegs. Now, these require a bit of work. They don't really go in straight, which is kind of annoying. Eventually they go in, like if you keep fondling with them, eventually they'll go in straight, but it's a pain in the rear. So it took me a good couple minutes to get all four of them in on the other monitor riser. And my screwdriver, I think, is broken. And so that one just went in really easily. So we'll put in the other four and see how this goes. I'm going to skip through this so you guys don't have to watch me. Oh, and one other thing real quick, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it in this on the camera, but right here, when you put these metal screws in, it's going to kind of crack the wood or the finish on top of the wood. It's no big deal. I'm pretty sure it's normal, so you're not like breaking or anything. Even if you do, you don't even see this part because these are covered up by the support things. They go like this here, so even if it does kind of break it, you're not going to notice it. So don't be alarmed if it starts cracking and you think you're doing it wrong. You're not. Alright guys, so we're all done. So we have all four of these screw pegs in, and we have the wooden pegs on the other peg holes here. So let's go ahead and work on putting these support parts up. So we have these here. Now, the pieces that we're going to be using are these here. They kind of look like, they have like a Phillips head cap on them, but they're kind of hollow on the side. So what these are going to do is you're going to put these, so if you look at it, this is the bottom, all right? This is going to go, these holes here are for these pegs. So you're going to place the open part facing where the pegs are. So see, the open part is right here. There's like a little sort of bottom of a square. That's going to be going face down. So we put that in there. We do the other one here. All right, I'm going to do the other one just for the sake of doing it all at the same time. One there, and then one here, just like that. And they just slide on in there. There's really no force required. They'll just go on in there. So now is the easy part of simply lining everything up. And once you get it lined up, it just kind of slides right on, and that's it. Now you're not done yet, but we're going to do the other side first, and that's it. Now all we do is we take our screwdriver, and you're going to turn these screws to the right. Okay? And what that's going to do is you're going to feel it tighten, and once it stops tightening, that's as far as you go. All right. And what these do is these hold those screw pegs that you put in there. These hold those in place so that the monitor riser doesn't move, or that the support legs don't move. We just turn it to the right, and we're all done. Doesn't move or anything like that. Now it comes with these little pegs here that like caps that go on top of these. It's kind of like a little cross, and so you're just going to put those into the Phillips head slots. And they just go right on top. You just kind of push them on in there. They don't require a whole lot of force to go on there. And finally, once we get all four of these on, you have the little stickers. I guess they're really optional, honestly. It depends on whether or not you think your monitor riser is going to move or not. I'm going to put mine on just for the sake of putting it on. And all they're just little stickers. They just come off, and I like to put them on the very end of the monitor riser legs. One there, we'll put one here, we'll put another one here, and we'll put another one here. And finally, the monitor riser has been assembled. Super easy, guys. All it requires is a knife to cut the tape and a screwdriver. Phillips head, just a normal size, nothing super fancy, and that's it. That's a monitor riser. So I'm going to go ahead and put these onto my setup real quick, and then we'll take a look at how they look and how they function, and we'll get like a final say on these things. Alright guys, and so here's the finished product. I have added the monitor risers to my setup, and as you can see, there was enough space from the bottom to the top to where I could fit a PlayStation 4 under there, and as a matter of fact, it's easily wide enough to where you'd be able to fit an original Xbox One underneath there as well, in case you want to do that. And of course, there's always space under there for some smaller speakers, or a laptop or a keyboard, depending on the size of the keyboard. So I mean, there's always plenty of space underneath for you to be able to fit things if you want to store them. Of course, I'm just using mine to keep my PlayStation 4 and the games underneath my monitor risers. And then the best thing about these, and really the main point of them, is to bring your monitors to eye level. That way you don't have to arc your head down and hurt your neck or your back if it really bothers you that much. Really, I just think it added to the setup a ton. As a matter of fact, being able to put my PlayStation 4 underneath one of the monitor risers instead of keeping it on top of my PC down here really helped things. So I think they're fantastic. They're awesome. They don't bend or anything underneath the weight of my monitor. As you can see, they're pretty straightforward there. No bending, no breaking, no cracking when I put them, or when I put anything on top of them. They're perfectly wide enough, and I can fit both of them on my, it's just a 4-foot table here too, which is really nice that they can both fit on there. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys next time.